Well, big hello from Tin Man. I'm really starting to like my job. But first off, some of the guys in the forum wanted to see the train set. Now this was built by my dad, who passed away not long ago, and he left it to my son, and he is still putting it together. One of the trains, which is still packed in one of those mini boxes down the back there somewhere, actually has a little camera inside of it, and you can display that on the TV or on the computer screen and go for a ride inside the train as it runs around the little town here and through the tunnel. There's 3 or 4 trains that can go at once. He set it up so they stop for each other while one's passing, and then the other one will take off. So that is the train set so far, and Junior still has a lot of work to do on it. Okay, back to this video here. Here you will see many boxes, and this is only 1/3 of the boxes. That's all I could fit in the car in one trip. Now inside these boxes are transformers and inverters. So what happened here, my place of employment imports a lot of stuff from China: inverters, transformers, solar panels, all that sort of thing. Now we got a delivery of 3 containers the other day, and we were making room in the warehouse, and up on one of the racks was these 2 pallet loads of transformers that came across from China, which were wrong for us here in Australia. So in these boxes here we have these transformers, as you can see, from 3 to 12 volts. Now it says here the input is 220 volts 50 hertz, but that's actually labelled wrong. These are only 110 volt transformers, and they have the wrong plug for Australia on it. We need a plug like that. These do, however, work on 240 volts. I have put a plug, one of our plugs, on these things, and the only difference is now is the voltage is almost double to what it says on the transformer. So we're getting 6, 9, 12 up to 24 volts because we have doubled the input AC voltage. They actually only go to about 22 volts when we run it on 240, because we only run at 50 hertz and not 60, which does make a difference. So that is one type of transformer. The other type, so that one there is actually 3 amps. Now at 240 volts you would think it was only 1.5 amps, and it probably is, but I've had this running at 240 volts on a 4 amp load for half an hour, and there was no smoke, and it was only slightly warm. They are very solid, but no use to my boss. So upon contacting the company in China, they said just throw them out because it would cost them more to ship them back than what they are really worth, and they are labelled wrong. So no good to anybody but people like us. I have around 300 of these type of transformers. They come in these boxes here. The boxes are unopened. They are all brand new, and there's 12 in each one of these boxes. The next type we have is this type here. Now this, I'm assuming, is the same. It says 220 volts, but it does have the wrong plug on it also for Australia. I'm not sure whether it's actually 220 or once again 110 with the wrong label on it. This also has 3 to 12 volts on it, but the good thing about this transformer is at a flick of the switch you can reverse the polarity. of the DC coming out, and it comes with this output cable and these little adapter plugs on it. So that is the second type. I have about 200 of these transformers. Come in these nice boxes which are inside here. The third thing we got are these, they're a 2-to-1 transformer. They take 240 volts down to 120, and that's just AC to AC. Now it has the input is once again just the 2 pins, which is wrong for us, but the output is actually the same as these transformers have here. So if these are in fact 110 volt transformers, we could put an Aussie plug on this, I guess, plug this straight into that like so, and our transformer is running on 110 volts. The other good thing about this is we can plug this side into the 240 and get 480 out of the back side. So all that's inside there is a 2-to-1 transformer, nothing else, and it's a pretty beefy one. Good to 80 watts apparently. And I have a heap of them as well. Like I said, there's about another 10 boxes of these, so they are going to come in very handy for my lensless generator, because the cores on them around the transformer are exactly what I was looking for. So that's what we have, hundreds and hundreds of brand new transformers that we're going to get thrown in the bin. Now I cannot use them all, but I didn't want to let them get thrown in the bin. So here's the deal. If anyone would like a box of these transformers, I'm going to give them away. All you have to do is pay for shipping. If you are interested in these ones, or even those, I will weigh a box. Just send me a private message or an email. I will weigh the box, let you know how much it is, and you can work out the shipping from your end. I am going to take one of these and one of these down to the post office and see what it would cost me to get them shipped to places like America, England and all that. And the guys on, if it's not too much, if it's not more than what the transformer's worth, members of our forum, which is of course this one here, I will pay for the posting and post you a transformer free of charge. And also that applies to members of Russ's forum, RWG Research, who we work alongside with. Doesn't often happen, to forums working together, but we do, and we support each other as much as we can. So any members of Russ's forums that are interested in those transformers, I will post you one as well, free of charge, providing it doesn't cost me a packet, because we're on a limited budget. So any members of Russ's forum or of our forum, which is growing very fast and has a lot of information on it, and some very smart members on both forums. So any guys are out there starting up new in this, come and join up. I will post the link to both in the description, and come and join up, and here you will find most of the information available to you that has to do with alternative energies. Okay, well that's it from me. So like I said, anyone that's interested outside of the forums, in acquiring one or a box full of those transformers. If you pay the postage, I will give them to you for free. No donations, no cost, just the postage to your end. Also, members of our forum and Russ's forum, I will pay for the postage if it is not too much, and I will only be able to do 1 or 2 a week, because like I said, we are on a limited budget, but depending on cost will depend on how fast I can get them delivered to you. Alrighty, well, that's it from me, so have a good night guys, and cheers from the Tin Men.